Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be covering a slightly different tournament video. I don't believe I've covered this kind of tournament video yet. It's basically a monotype video tournament where basically they select one type, and they can select dual types as long as that dual type contains the type that they've selected, and they have to select 6 Pokemon and then use those 6 Pokemon. So I am casting FwNico's perspective of the tournament, and looks like he chose flying, and he chose Skarmory, Altaria, Togekiss, Tropius, Mantine, and Gliscor. Flying types do have the highest average overall PvP score, so should in theory be the best, but you know, typing does matter. In his first round opponent is Strat O Whiskey. Clearly selected normal types with Vigoroth, Wigglytuff, Noctowl, Linoone, Girafarig, and Bobero. So let's go ahead and see how they're gonna play this out. Triple fly. Oh, they're all flyers, but interesting. There's not really a check for Togekiss. But gonna log in with Tropius. Tropius does have to be careful of that Noctowl, and like that's pretty much it. Has pretty positive matchups against the rest of the group. So let's see how. And then Altaria has to be careful of Wigglytuff, and Skarmory has to be careful of Linoone, I guess. Does run into the worst lead and has the Razor Leaf variant, which is not good. Gonna switch out into Altaria. Altaria is still not gonna appreciate. Okay, gonna switch out into Linoone. Altaria has a very positive matchup against Linoone. Linoone can still hit with neutral damage with Shadow Claw and Thunder, but as you can see, these moves are doing an absolute ton of damage. I don't expect a shield to come up. And Thunder actually did a pretty decent amount. Could have farmed up a little bit more energy there. But looks like looking to just get rid of this Linoone as soon as possible. And here comes Wigglytuff. I'm surprised the Wigglytuff didn't come out in the first place. It really must have been a misclick. That's actually very fortunate for his opponent, for Nico. Gonna go into Tropius, and Tropius is absolutely mauling Wigglytuff with these fast moves. And expect to switch out into, wasn't able to switch out fast enough. We're going to have to shield this Sky Attack and switch out into Skarmory. Good thing that Nico was able to switch out fast enough. Having to shield 2 of those would have been a pretty costly endeavor, but in pretty big control at this point in time. Here comes the Sky Attack. Gonna look to potentially farm down, but gonna actually just apply the Sky Attack right away. I expect the shield to come up on his opponent's. Okay, nope. Okay, never mind. Is this Wigglytuff super low health? Okay, all right. I'm not really sure. Well, that's okay. Sometimes like your first round opponent is can be a little bit of a mismatch, because definitely a misplay. Not using any shields and going out with 2 shields when your opponent has 0 is not a good situation. So FwNico able to take out a pretty lucky win, to be honest, because switching in Wigglytuff would have meant GG for that Altaria, and then as well it would have had energy to do the charge move against the Skarmory, and then as well Skarmory and Linoone's a pretty equal matchup, especially with a Linoone up a shield. So let's see how FwNico decides to respond. We're pretty good team comp on Strat side, just not able to execute that effectively. Won the lead, had like basically perfect counters given with the Pokemon that they have across the board, but was not able to complete on. Gonna run the same 3 flyers again, just in a slightly different order, as Battlefield would say, changing the flow. Does catch the lead, and this is a favorable matchup again. These the Shadow Claw and Thunder is gonna do neutral damage, and it takes a pretty decent chunk. But Doesn't have to shield and can Dragon Breath down this Linoone. Oh, goes for the bait. And this is going to be another bait. Oh, no, Thunder. Okay, all right. Clearly, I'm not counting correctly, but still wins the one shield matchup in pretty convincing fashion. I expect the Wigglytuff to come out, so should hit this Sky Attack as soon as possible. Oh, come up a barrel. Jesus, okay. What? No? Okay, going to go into Tropius and looking to apply as much damage as possible. Here comes Vigoroth. Oh, man. Okay, oh, wow. Strat coming with some weird team composition. Doesn't need to shield this. Could, but doesn't necessarily need to. Gonna have to shield some of them, I guess, eventually. And another body slam. Recognizing just can just really can just Razor Leaf down and win this first round matchup in pretty convincing fashion. I don't remember if they play best of 3, but we will find out in a moment. Yes, they do. Okay, gonna play one more match. And let's see how... okay, all right. Battle of the Charmers. Pretty even matchup. Actually, you don't know who necessarily wins this. Looks like Wigglytuff just wins this by bulk. Nico trying to get out of there, not able to get out of there. Going to be a pretty costly not switching or applying the charge move. Going to have to shield or take this Ice Beam. This Ice Beam is going to do... was that Ice Beam or was that something else? I couldn't really tell. It looked like something else, to be honest. Going to switch out into Altaria. Now that the Wigglytuff has switched off the board, this is going to be a pretty favorable matchup. Does shield the Thunder, which is good. The Sky Attack would actually do... Well, I don't know if it would KO now. But it doesn't really matter. Shield comes up. And I don't know. Probably no shield. Oh, gonna shield. Okay, all right. A little bit of lag. It's quite all right. Nothing's happening. Oh, okay, all right. They're on 3G, which is not that promising. Oh, wow, okay. This, battle versus Niantic servers, and able to take out this Linoone. Okay, all right. I expect the Wigglytuff to come out and apply a lot of pressure, and actually does a pretty decent amount before going out. And here comes Noctowl. Not a good situation for a Noctowl. Here comes Sky Attack. Gonna do quite a bit of damage to this Noctowl. And then gonna get this Noctowl to below half, below almost a third. Here comes Skarmory afterwards. And this match is all but over. And Noctowl able to do one more Sky Attack before getting taken out by this its own Sky Attack. All right, GG. We're gonna move on to match number 2. Man, against Mente Quitagod. I don't know. Okay, anyways. Clearly picking ground. You would think flying would absolutely destroy ground, but actually has some pretty decent matchups. Gonna go into Skarmory. Oh, man, I don't know if Skarmory's the right choice. I thought Tropius would have been better. Clearly his opponent trying to either lagging or thinking about what to do. And oh man. Okay, all right, just keep playing out. And here comes Flash Cannon. And here comes Swampert. Skarmory can't survive this. but is at risk of getting fainted down by mud shots. But also the Swampert's at risk of. I expect to switch out to Altaria. Oh, go no, Tropius. Tropius makes way more sense. No shield, just gonna be a Hydro Cannon. And gonna be able to farm this down. Wow, that's pretty brutal for the Swampert. But that lag certainly made it much worse. Oh, no, I was going to say no shield. This crunch is not going to do very much damage. But looking to preserve the health of this Tropius, imagining that this Tropius is going to be pretty valuable for whatever it's in the back. It has pretty positive matchups against the 4 remaining Pokemon. Yeah, really strong matchups. And FwNico recognizes that. Oh, man. This is... Oh, God. That's probably why he didn't bring in the Tropius, because he didn't want... Oh, well, I don't know. Tropius is so safe against this entire team. Yeah. Oh, man. That is pretty bad. Sometimes these monotypes are going to be pretty one-sided. Basically, Tropius can run through this entire team. Okay. Experiencing quite a lot of lag. I played in the parks in Argentina, and they can be quite laggy. Okay, it looks like they're redoing it, or he's accepted that they lost. I have no idea. Yeah, it looks like they're accepted that they lost. Altaria, basically Steelix is, unless they carry Charm on Donphan, basically Steelix is the only hope. Here comes Swampert. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Unless you had Sludge Wave on... Oh man. This is absolutely disgusting. Not going to shield. Oh, okay, going to shield. Okay, alright, that's fine. Doesn't even need the shield. It's going to be able to just apply a lot of pressure. Here comes Claydol. Oh god. No. Oh man, this is awful. Okay. This is a very one-sided match. Hopefully this Claydol has Psychic. Please tell me you have Psychic. Okay, it has Psychic. Show it some mercy. Now Skarmory is going to have a very positive matchup against Claydol. Claydol doesn't really have any recourse against it. It resists all of Claydol's moves. Oh man, deciding to shield the Claydol. Oof. Oh man. Gonna go say, at least give a defense drop to make it at least a little fair. And then here, this Flygon is absolutely fly be gone. Oh my gosh. Okay. Clay done for the day. Oh my gosh, that was not a fun battle. Next opponent is Czech. Man, I don't know how to pronounce that one. Going up again, you're also using the normal typing. It's favorable matchup still for Tropius. These body slams are going to add up in damage though, so something to take consideration. Gonna land this Leaf Blade. Is not going to be able to Razor Leaf down the entire way, so at least for some shields. Can survive this next body slam, but gonna play it safe and match the shielding from Vigoroth. But gonna take one more body slam, which is gonna be able to survive. Oh, he decides to shield. Oh, I don't know about that. Would have just, in my opinion, just barely survived, doesn't it? Maybe I'm wrong on the one shield. Oh man, I don't know about that move. Could have got locked in with Lanoon. Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that move. Tropius versus Vigoroth. Yeah, so Tropius wins in the one shield. It barely survives and would be able to just, yeah. See, this is why I didn't agree with that last move. And this Altaria is gonna get. Oh man, well, nice Leaf Blade, but does it really matter unless it caught the Ice Beam? and you get ice beamed here. I think a misplay on Nico's side by switching in unnecessarily, preserving the Tropius with like very minimal health was not the correct move. So I ended up costing him that match, and gonna lead Tropius into Vigoroth again. We know that Tropius wins the one shield, so let's see if he decides to play it out like the simulations say. And like you can kind of get like a good feel of this matchup. Body slams hurt, but like they don't hurt that much. Gonna go for the Leaf Blade. And gonna switch out into Skarmory. Oh, man, I don't necessarily agree with this switch out. Gonna switch out into Girafarig. I don't know. Girafarig was gonna do that well against this team, anyways. Like, gonna look to land this Thunder. Man, this opponent definitely misplayed. Here comes the Thunder and Shield, and I expect a little bit of a farm. Nope, just gonna straight away KO this Girafarig. And let's see what comes out. Likely has Vigoroth and Wigglytuff. Here comes Vigoroth. Vigoroth's gonna land a Body Slam. Yeah. Gonna switch out into. Okay, all right. I don't know about the switching. Usually I'm all gung-ho about some like good switch game, but some questionable switches. Could come either one. Oh, here, and then here comes Skarmory going to finish off this Vigoroth with the Sky Attack and taking game number 2 after losing game number 1. And now we're moving on to game number 3 in, was this round number 3? So some pretty decent matches halfway through the tournament. Again, I'm not sure what he's trying to catch with this. I guess he doesn't want to be caught against Wigglytuff with Altaria. But I don't know. Okay. Not an ideal matchup. Gonna have to switch. Gonna switch into Skarmory. Let's see if there's a actually valid counter switch this time. Man, Bibarel's probably gonna do okay against Skarmory. I imagine it still loses, especially with energy behind. Well, Skarmory wins the 1 shield, loses the 0 and the 2. Gonna be able to land this Sky Attack, which is gonna be pretty close to KOing it. Nope. Okay, decides to shield. And I expect Skarmory, this does about 38 damage to Skarmory, so it's not like a ton, but the subsequent water gun damage is going to do a lot. Oh man, it did not have enough time to KO this. This Skarmory is going to, no, this Tropius is going to be able to survive this Sky Attack, and then going to be able to get off this Wing Attack for whatever it's worth. Tough matchup, man. Like, Skarmory's going to survive this Sky Attack, but he's not going to be able to survive the second one. So, let's see. Oh, man. A little risky, but able to get off that Sky Attack. And, oh, man, I don't know sure what the going to be barrel was, but to get to pick up the energy advantage. Which is going to be valuable. Missed a few bubbles, but just needs to hit this Night Slash. And even though it's resisted, it's going to do enough damage. That spam is for real. Ultimately ended up being a pretty decent move to switch Gliscor for Altaria, but ended up in a little bit closer matchup than it had to be, but did overcome the lead advantage. Didn't have enough strong counter for it. So for Skarmory, could have brought Linoone. Now we're going to a mono water type. Pretty interesting team. Gonna go Lapras. Lapras pretty favorable against this team, especially with Ice Shard It basically goes even with his entire team. Skarmory is probably the Pokemon that it goes, maybe Mantine. Oh my gosh, don't Ice Beam. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? But does it... No, you had a winning matchup. Oh, man. You see a straight surf. And you win this matchup. And not going to shield. Oh, my gosh. Going to go into... Oh, man. These Razorleafs are absolutely mauling. And this Tropius is too devastating. Doesn't have a check for Tropius. Well, the only check was Lapras. Yeah, this looks terrible. Must have, like, Swampert in the back. Or else, like, why would you stay in? Oh, man, this is nasty. Absolutely nasty. This flying type pick was just too much. Has a Zoomerl in the back. Gonna shield, and then this Zoomerl is gonna want to land this Ice Beam. But the switch out is gonna occur. It's already too late. This is a total wrap right now. This Ice Beam, not gonna kill. Not gonna kill. Oh my gosh. No. No Ice Beam. No Ice Beam. I might as well skip this match. Oh my gosh. You need to bring, like, Lapras. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Yeah, man. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. Absolutely rough. Oh man, this Tropius basically fears only Lapras. And then on Togekiss, like, man, Swampert, I guess, and Tentacruel. Tentacruel's not bad against this team, especially against Tropius, maybe. I don't know. Where's Razorleaf? They're both doing super effective damage. Tentacruel can actually win that matchup. I didn't see what the lead was, but please go Surf. Okay, well, lands the Ice Beam for whatever it's worth. Missed a few bubbles. That's quite alright, though. Okay, we're going to see a shield. We are going to see a shield. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. Lantern. All right. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Gonna have... Oh, man. Aggressive. Gonna switch out into Tentacruel. Tentacruel is gonna take neutral damage from these Leaf Blades. Still does a pretty decent chunk. And these poison jabs are definitely adding up. A little bit of lag. Doesn't really matter. Oh, gonna shield. Oh, interesting. Really wants to land this Leaf Blade. And just gonna barely get it off. Leaf Blade only does 44 damage, about 1/3 of Tentacruel's health. I don't know if I would have shielded there. But, it's still pretty decent. Oh, man. Here comes... Oh, let's see who's ultimately going to win this. Oh, man. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I think this Togekiss... Oh, man. Okay. All right. No. Okay, well, nice comeback. Misplays on... I don't know, with the aggressive switching, like, why? You're switch locking your only counter against it. Like, what's the purpose of that? Then you're locking in... Anyways, I think it's Tentacruel looking pretty good against this team. Let's see how these two decide to play it out. Gonna switch out into Skarmory. Gonna switch out into Lantern. Ooh, this is gonna be pretty interesting. How does FwNico actually pull this one off? Here comes the Thunderbolt. I expect no shield. Probably should have let it get hit. Now you definitely just farm down. You might even like purposely let it get hit by another. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. And here comes Tropius. Gonna go for the Thunderbolt. Gonna put the shield up. Oh my gosh, no! What the? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You could have landed 2 Thunderbolts. Nah. Okay. What? And then why did you come back in with Lapras? No, don't tell me. Oh my gosh. I honestly thought he was going to try to switch into Gliscor. The frig? Oh my gosh. Okay. This is still not a good situation for. Oh my gosh, you switch out? For what purpose? To land an acid spray? Oh my gosh. And gonna okay, well man, who's gonna win? Okay, this is gonna KO. Quad. Oh my gosh. No, what? You know, you've. All right, let's move on to the finals. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, going against a fairy team, pretty interesting team. Lots of charmers, so you totally expect Scrumby's to come in. No Altaria, because Altaria, it's basically a landmine for Altaria. So gonna go Tropius into this Clefable. I don't know, like. Oh my gosh, it's a Charge Beam Clefable. No. Probably expecting because they had enough Charmers already. Wait, I guess you're trying to hope to catch Skarmory with the Charge Beam one, maybe? I don't know. That's still pretty weird. Does the Charge Beam Clefable actually beat Skarmory? Probably not. Doesn't win. There's no, like, in 2-0 shield it wins, but oh man, taking that Ice Beam is quite a bit. And I expect the Clefable to come in afterwards to try to farm down the Skarmory. But man, this Skarmory is probably like 3 away. Let's see if it can farm it down. Gonna switch out. Oh, good switch. And here comes Tropius. Oh no, not Tropius. Tropius is a. Why not Tropius? Maybe after this. Bubble Beam. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, good to get that roll. And here comes the Ice Beam. Gonna do very little damage. Oh my gosh. Mantine is an absolute monster. Double Bubble Beam. Wait. Gets poor Azumarill. Basically has no chance here. Oh my gosh. He's even showing mercy. He doesn't even. I don't even think he has the best moveset. Bubble Beam, Water Pulse. And here comes Clefable. Meteor Mash. This is not going to KO. Not going to KO. And here comes Tropius. Oh my gosh. Tropius absolutely mauling. Gonna shield, but this wouldn't even KO after double reduced Ice Beam. It would do a lot, actually, but not enough. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to test this logic. I think it's going to be a little bit short. Yeah, because a normal Ice Beam does about 3/4, or 2/3. 2/3. It's the same amount as it does on Venusaur, percentage-wise. Let's see here. I can't remember if this is 2/3 are gonna go 120. 2/3, 120 out of 174. So a little over 2/3. man, Charge Beam Clefable. Who actually wins that match? Clefable or Tropius? I'm gonna guess Clefable wins in the 0. Nope, loses in all shields. So this Tropius, same situation. Charge, I don't know. Charge Beam probably doesn't help it any. Yeah, it makes it definitely worse. And gonna shield. Went for the Psychic. Oh man, this Tropius is absolutely mauling this Clefable. Let's see, it comes in Mawile. Gonna be met by Mantine. We're not gonna have to shield this. There goes the buff. And here comes the debuff. These bites are still racking up a decent amount of damage, but these bubbles are doing neutral damage as well. And here comes another debuff. But oh, it does shield. Ooh, this is gonna be pretty close. I think this Mantine can get to another debuff though, which is definitely gonna be the case. They're playing buff, debuff, and pretty close match, to be honest. And here comes, oh man, simultaneous KO. Now he's just going to wait. Here comes Skarmory. And this match, oh, not even going to go into Skarmory. Just going to apply pressure onto this Wigglytuff and, I don't know, 10 charms to get to an Ice Beam. And not going to be fast enough to get to the Ice Beam. Oh, okay. All right. I think we are on the last match. Oh, no, that is the last match. Okay. Anyways, FwNico winning this tournament. A fun concept. That's why I posted. Some questionable gameplay here and there, but overall they had a lot of fun. A really cool concept. Can create really one-sided matchups, though. But let me know if your community is planning to do something like this, or do you think this concept is interesting, or do you think people will gravitate quickly towards one type, or do you think they'll counter? So there's like big risks associated with picking your type. So anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. If you guys like this video, want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll see everyone in the next video.